On Daf 80 of Eruvin, we get this question. What happens if you want to be creating an Eruv in a community and in a courtyard, and there's one person who objects and said, no, I'm not going to participate. Sorry, but you can't use it. And then that has the power to invalidate the entire Eruv. So the answer, surprisingly, is, well, you know what? He says no. You could try his wife. It's really kind of a funny circumstance. It's saying, first of all, that the wife could overrule the husband in that circumstance. And that really you only need permission from one, and either party can give you that permission. But it's a funny thing because normally we really don't want to be setting a husband and a wife against one another. We don't want to be giving a ruling that says, if one says no, you can go to the other one. You know, we see that all the time with kids, that they know which parents to ask. And one thing that my wife and I and every parent hates is when a kid comes to you and you say no, and then the kid goes to your spouse and looks for a yes. It's considered to be like a really bad thing to do, and it can create a lot of marital tension if one person is saying no and somebody else is saying yes, especially in this case of Eruvin. This guy says no, and then his wife goes ahead and says yes. So why is it that this would be allowed? Why would we even have such a provision that says the wife could say yes when the husband has already said no? And I think it just goes to show just how important they consider the community building value of Eruv, that if somebody is against it, we don't want that case where somebody's saying no. We don't want to have that, even to the point of saying, you know what, we could have the guy's spouse overrule him. And despite the tension that might cause before them, you know what, it might be worth it because at this point they're actually joining into the overall community and they're not isolating themselves. They're not prohibiting the community from doing what it needs to do. So somehow that is considered to be like the higher value.